Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So happy you're here with me today because we are doing this year again the Crafty Christmas in July collaboration for 2025. This event is organized by Tery from Sweet Pea Papers and there's over 50 videos for you to watch with huge loads of Crafty Christmas creations and 30 collaborators. So there's going to be 1 to 2 videos per day to watch a live event. There's going to be 20 plus prizes in a Crafty Christmas drawing that will be given away on Sunday, August 3rd on the Sweet Pea Papers YouTube channel. So make sure you go and have a look at that. And you can enter the drawing every single day. To visit all the 30 collaborators' daily videos, you can check out the Sweet Pea Papers Facebook group or check out the link. We made a link tree, Crafty Christmas in July 25. And Stacy from Crafty Dragon Creations and Karen from Kreativ Paper Artisan have donated 2 gorgeous digital kits to all 30 collaborators so that we could craft with them. I have chosen Kreativ Paper Artisan's kit, which is absolutely beautiful. Let me show you. And look what I got. It's so pretty. So this is one of the digitals that we got for the Christmas in July collaboration, and I'm so excited to use it. I think it's going to be great. So these are more like background papers, and I printed all of them, 2 pages in one, because I want to make a tiny junk journal. I want to make something quite small, but now I guess I just need to fussy cut all of it. Yeah, so wish me luck. Before fussy cutting, I try not to forget to back my papers with something really thick, especially for tags. I think this is much better. And for envelopes, I was putting this just book pages when I remember that we actually have some really nice background papers. So, well, so we'll see if I just do it again once it's dry, or just leave it like that. It's quite nice. It's okay, right? Can someone please explain to me why when you're cutting, so I put this digitally on Canva, the digital kit, and I put all my pages so that the little white areas around the pages are exactly the same size, and it took me a really long time. And still, when you cut it, there's always this line there, so I have to do it twice. Please explain. I would like to know. And how can I just stop it from having this? How? Once all my book pages are cut, I'm going to just fold them in half and add some blank pages from reused paper or other pages that I have, maybe even coffee dyed. We'll see what I can find. And those sheets will be folded in half and cut to the same size as these. So here are the pages that I selected for my journal, and now I'm going to cut them to size to make sure that it's exactly the same size with this. Now here are our pages from the kit. These are the other pages. Let's mix them up and make our signatures. I'm going to make 2 signatures, and these are going to be the central pages. Now I'm going to make the cover from this cardboard, so it's going to be a little bit bigger. I'm going to go with 10 by 15. Now that my cover is done, we need to cover it up with paper. Let's see what we have. Before gluing anything, I'm going to cover it up with this brown paper to make sure it gets nice. Let's figure out what we want at the back. I quite like this, so I'm going to go with this. I don't like this so much, so I'm going to put some lace. It's going to look beautiful. Can you tell that I like my lace? This is just my white one. I think I prefer this one because it's lighter. And I'm gonna go all the way around. And now let's put some glue. This time I'm using textile glue. I'm just gonna go over it. There we have our book cover done. Isn't it pretty? I'm going to make the envelopes from the kit. So to make sure that they are nicely aligned, I use anything that's, it doesn't have to be sharp. So this is not open, it's closed. Make sure it's closed. And you need to take into account the width of your tool, because maybe it's something really quite sharp, well, like thin. Mine is really thick, as you can see. I think maybe you can see it. Yeah. So I'm putting this hole at least 3 millimeters before where I want my mark to be. I hope it's clear what I'm saying. And then I want to just round my corners over here, because I think it would look nicer. And now I'm going to ink a little bit. Now I'm going to glue my pockets shut. And this is all the ephemera from the kit. There, and I'm going to ink rather quickly all the rest of the ephemera, just so it's ready to go into the journal. And this helps that you don't see the white of the paper underneath. Sometimes it's poking through, especially when you cut the paper, and sometimes also because I didn't cut really well, for example, and it helps to just hide that paper. There's lots of different inks to choose from. You don't have to choose this brown one. Could be like pink or red. Could be anything you like, which is really cool. And when cutting the kit, I've also added these flaps to be able to put it anywhere. In the digital kit, you get these, which are hidden paper clips, hidden paper clip thingies. So I've matched a paper clip for each of the little pieces of paper, and these are so easy to make, you will not believe. All you need is just a book page from some scrap paper, and we're going to cut pieces of paper that are a little bit smaller than our pieces of paper here. So these are about a bit more than 3 centimeters, so I'm going to go a bit less than 3 centimeters. Something like this. There. And I think I need 2. And then this one is about 2 centimeters. So same, I'm going to go a bit less than 2 centimeters. It needs to be wider than your paper clip. That's the only rule. And I don't know if this needs to be more. So now I'm going to fold them in half. I have a video that explains in detail this process. If you want to have a look, I will link it up there. There we go. Now we're going to put the paper clip on top of the paper. And there are 2 ways to do this. So either you put it straight down, like to the edge, or maybe you have a big paper clip and you want a little bit poking out. In this case, you need to make a little hole here for it to go through. Oops. There, right in the middle, so it pokes through. You need to grab the strongest paper glue that you have. You don't need it to be like a metallic glue or anything. Paper glue is fine. And you're going to glue all around the paper clip and in the middle there. And do the same on the other side. Like so. If the paper pokes through, that's okay. We'll just cut it. Trim it. Trim it is the better word. And there, that's done. Let me show you. So make sure you go all the way to the edges with your glue, and then like this. It's so cute. I really love this technique. I don't do them enough. Should probably make more of them more often. So I've decided to put buttons instead of charms, and here is what I've selected. They're really, really pretty. There's loads of different ones, and if I'm not going to use them, I'll probably figure something else. But you need to put them before you glue everything, especially if it's a button. You just go through this, like this. You need to put this through the little hole so that your button is on the other side. Then, like this. So, it's just a tad more complicated, but if you can't do this complicated, it's okay, because I'm going to show you how to do it without doing all this, because over here we forgot to put the buttons. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to deal with that right now. And look, it's so pretty. So now let me show you how to do it on this. So I'm going to grab my tools and some jump rings. I'm gonna grab golden jump ring. I think I'm going for golden in this one. Just open it up, pass it through the button. I'm gonna go with the red. Okay, and then close it around your paper clip. Okay, and this is done. So if you forget it, it's okay. Now I'm rounding the corners of the ones that go through. So the small ones don't go through because of it's too thick, the thickness. And you know, guys, I am so happy to be participating in this collaboration. Like every year it's really cool. First because everyone is so nice in the collab and the digitals are really cute, and it's really, really cool to be working with other people. But the other reason is that it's so hot at the moment in France right now. It's 35. It's 9 a.m. It's already like 32 to 35 degrees. Hasn't gone down much at night, maybe like 30, something like this, maybe 27. It doesn't go down that much, so the apartment doesn't have time to become less hot. And yeah, it's just horrible, and it's really hot, and it goes up to 40, 42 or something in Celsius. So it's really, really hot. I'm making something about Christmas and like snow and stuff like this. It makes me feel so much cooler. I love it. I love it so much. Next year, please guys, something like with snow. Some digitals with snow, something blue, like really cold, like icy stuff would be amazing. Moving on. Now here are our tags, and I've noticed that I have very little space. Like this is really tight. This is with all the pages in there. It's not attached yet. I wanted to see. So we need to minimize like the whole space. So I'm not going to put any eyelets, which I really usually like to do, but I still want to decorate a little bit the tags. So I'm going to make little holes at the top because I like doing that. Maybe here, there, and I have taken out all my threads, and I think we can use probably at least one of each. So let's just do that very, very simply. Just going to cut a piece like this and fit it in, and either make a knot like this, which does take some space, or we can even put some glue or one of these, and this flattens everything, so that's pretty cool. So for this one, which is really thick, I'm going to go with this style. This one, which is really thin, I'm gonna double pull through and pass again like this. There. So pretty. This one I got recently. I think it's just the cutest ever. There we go. Already. They're so cute, aren't they? I want to work a little bit on the cover, and I had this idea to just go over the border with my little thread. I asked on Instagram and Facebook which was your favorite, and I agree with you. I think this would look really nice. So I need something soft. This will do. So 5 mm from the edge, and every 5 mm I'll just poke a hole. There, I'm going to go all the way around. Well, I'm glad this is over. My hand is cramping. So now I'm going to start in the middle at the bottom. I think that's where no one will see the little knot. And I'm just going to go like this. And look, it's so pretty. Now I just need to do everything. And this is how it looks. It looks really cool. I'm really happy. There, almost invisible. I think it looks so pretty. And now we can attach the pages. So here are our signatures. We have 2, and I'm going to make the little holes. So 1 centimeter from the edge is right here up. Then we have in the middle. The middle is right here. And the bottom there. Then we have the same with our pages. And now we attach everything together. For that I'm going to need some thread. This white one is quite nice. So I made 3 times the size here. I don't have enough. So let's grab another one, maybe this one. That's one. It's already cut. I'm going to make sure like 3 or 4 times that my pages are the right way compared to my cover, because that's been happening very often to me these few days. Well, months, I think. It's very, very annoying. I'm going to start in the middle. I've made plenty of videos that detail how to make this type of book binding, which I believe is called, it's like a cool student book binding. Écolière in French. I'm not sure the name in English actually. I would love to know if some of you guys know the name of this type of book binding in English. And there we go, all finished. This is it. Now we can add all the pockets. There's a whole bunch of stuff to put in this journal. I hope it fits. And here are the tags, the pockets, sorry. So they're all ready, all inked and folded, and all they need is to go into the actual journal. I always love to put pockets here. So this one here, and this one with the mushrooms. I usually put my pockets only on quite thick paper, otherwise it's a bit iffy. This belly band at the beginning there, and we can put another one near the end. This is some coffee dyed paper, which I really like. And I am selling some. If you like my design, there's some with lace. Actually, I have one in here, but it's an avocado dye, which I also sell. And I thought it was going really nicely here. I don't know if you can see it properly, all the lace. So I sell these, and this is avocado dye. It's so cool. Now I'm going to make a couple of pockets from the macaron paper that we have. Oh, this one would be so cool. Just as a, like this. It's a bit big, so we need to cut it just a little bit. And yeah, it should be nice enough. Actually, I'm just gonna fold it. Maybe like so. Something like this. Top and bottom as well. We cut the excess off. Yeah, I need paper paper. Okay, then I would like some vertical one. This could be cool. I'm not sure how I can use these. Maybe make an envelope. Maybe this one as well. The one with the little buddies on them. Ugh, this is really hard. So our envelopes need to be 10-11 if you don't forget that there's the little flappy things on the sides. So I'm just going to write it down to cut it. About 1 centimeter here. There. And then maybe we could cut it over here. And this could actually be a second pocket. Let's just use it. There we go. Then maybe one of these. Maybe vertical this time. Before I forget, I need to ink all of them. Here I'd like to do a double pocket, which would be so cool. First we need to put this one. And we need to guess how high. About here should be fine. And I realize that you can barely see that there's a second pocket, so I'm just going to ink a little bit the edges. Much better. And last pocket. Then we have our hidden paper clips and envelopes. So I think we could attach them together and maybe put some cards in these. And I do have some other cards, but they have not been doubled. So let me check the size is right. Yeah, it's pretty good. So I'm going to double these because they're just flimsy paper. So I'm just going to use this that I got from a thrift store. And should I put all of them? Well, why not? Okay, I'm going to do this for all of them and then decoupage them. Sorry for the noise, there's the fan. I hope it's okay. So my cards are finished. I've inked the sides as well. And now we can put them in each envelope. And I believe there's a tiny card, yes, for this tiny envelope. You can see that I have too many, so I'm just going to put 2 cards in each. There. And now we can attach these somewhere about here. 1. This is going to be so bulky. So bulky. Maybe we could put another one here. I'm going to put this one in and add maybe this small one there. Oh, I have nothing to put here. And I would like to add some more things. Maybe around somewhere. Maybe I could add and oh, I have this one here. Yeah, that looks good. It's definitely a crocodile. Okay, one last thing I want to do, because I did spend like 2 hours cutting them off. I don't think they're really necessary because this journal is already very decorated, but I spent 2 hours. So they are going in. And now let's see where we would want this to be. So I need to dispatch these. So I'm just going to... So what I've done here is just divide them in 2 because I have 2 signatures and I don't want to put everything in the first signature and then notice that I have nothing left for the second one. But we do have a lot of stuff, so I guess we can go nuts a little bit.
1 eternity later.
Well, this is it. I cannot believe 2 hours of fussy cutting fit in there, but it did. Like flip through. So it's definitely a bit crocodile mouthed. Maybe I could make a closure with this button. I did not want to put either white or black elastic bands, and that's pretty much all I have. But I did have this one, which is so pretty. The green goes really well with the design, so I'm really happy about it. Now I'm going to attach these two together, something like this. And then over here, we are going to attach our button. Ooh, we could put both. And now the second button, I'm going to put right here. It's quite heavy, this one, definitely. It's not plastic. It's definitely metal. Okay, that's pretty cool. Now let's attach it. Let's secure it. There it is. Oh, it's so cute. It looks a little bit like a bell. What do you think? It's so pretty. I love it. Okay, let me clean this mess up a little bit. And now we can have the little flip through. So here is the result. So pretty! It's so tiny as well, and on the cover you have this lace, which is very vintage, and you can see the sewing. One of these days I'm going to try to put some beads on it. I have done it before, but it takes a lot of time. And then we have pockets everywhere, tags everywhere, a lot of different pages, types of pages, lot of decorations everywhere. And yeah, it's really decorated, really full, loaded. It's a loaded Christmas, Crafty Christmas junk journal, I guess. Ooh, we can make this like this. So pretty. Here. These pages are amazing. There we go. With belly bands. Some pockets that we made out of scratch. Some more little stuff. Lots of little stuff everywhere. I love these pages that I got. They're handmade. They're so pretty. I usually add them to all my junk journals. If you're interested in seeing my own junk journals, like other ones, and my digitals, you can go ahead and check my Etsy shop out. I have a lot of Christmas junk journals, actually, if you're interested. And I would love if they found a house partner, a second home. There we go. And all the pockets have some tags in there. And I have these pockets as well that I have not put anything in, but you could. I'm going to put this tag in this pocket, right there. There, and that's the last tag and last pocket. It's so pretty. I'm so happy I participated in this little scrapbooking collaboration. Don't forget to go and check out everyone else. I mean, everything that everyone's done is just absolutely gorgeous, and you should definitely check it out. Whoops! Let's put this back somewhere. There. So you should definitely check out what everyone's done. It's beautiful, wonderful. There's a whole playlist, and they're all on Facebook, which I'm not very active on Facebook, but I would love to have you follow my Facebook account or my Instagram, and there you'll see all my creations, especially the ones that I don't necessarily put on YouTube. So go ahead and have a look. It's at scrap.lod.g, and there's a at art.log.g, which is my art account. In case you're interested, I do some watercolor as well and some jewelry. Yes, I do too much stuff, and I'm going to die for it one day, but that's okay. So I hope you liked it, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you like my work, and it really helps out my channel. And I will see you guys really soon. Bye. Thank you so much, guys. Bye.